And finally, we want to mock up our page for printing. So again, we're going to do something that's 10 by 7.5. I'm going to just drag this over this first example here. Again, we're going to do our copy command to lay this out. Actually, I want to make sure that my end snap is selected for this when I do this, so that I'm guaranteed that these are end to end and not just close. Okay, so I have my sheets laid out, and what I want to do now is actually go ahead and select them, and I'm going to group these. So once they're selected, I hit the group button, and now these are all grouped. Okay, so I can move them easily and get them registered that way. The other thing that I want to do is place some dots at the intersection of each of these. So I'm going to use numbers this time. Whoops. Text to display is, I'm going to use 1, 2, etc., etc. And as you probably guess, we want to actually group these dots with that group. So again, if I hit group now, everything is grouped. And this makes it a lot easier to now do my copy of this and bring it over for each of these. And I would do this for the global one as well. So for anything that I want to print out to real scale like that, I want to make sure that I do that. So I think we have pretty much what we need at this point. It should be pretty straightforward when it comes time to print. We're going to be snapping to each one of these individually. The one thing you want to watch out for is we didn't sort of individualize these sets of points from these sets of points, etc., etc. So when it comes to printing, you want to make sure that when you print these 12 pages, you keep them all separate from these next 12 and these next 12, because you're going to have that same dot for each one of these. The other thing that you might want to do is actually do a print of this, for instance. You might want to actually print this out as a three-dimensional view, so that it'll give you sort of a reference as to how things should look more or less in 3D space. And I think that's it. So I'll see you guys in class. Thanks.